Hello and welcome back to my channel, AJ Budgets. I am AJ and I am so thankful and grateful that you are here with me today. In today's video, we are doing week 1 of March's weekly wrap-up. So let's get into it. The first thing that I'm going to do is pull out my 2026 planner because I mark off my days of spending. And then I'm going to update my no spend tracker. So I was trying to do a no spend month for February, ended up being more low spend versus no spend. I did have a couple of days of spending on the 9th, the 24th, and 28th. I'll talk about that in my weekly wrap up. But this week is important because we have the 28th where I went to lunch and went to a movie. And so I did do some spending there, and then I got gas in my Trans Am, which is like my car that like my secondary car, is just a fun car. I got out the wrong binder. Okay, the no spend challenge for February is here, so I am going to mark off my last day for February. And then there we are for the month of February. So I'm going to clean this off and get this prepped for March, because in March we are doing a no spend challenge, but I have different rules in March. And so I don't want to spend my credit card allowance. I'm going to continue doing pre-rolling for my Dolla Bills Y'all Savings Challenge. So I do have some more leeway in March. I am going on vacation. And I do want to go out and hang out with some of my friends, and I just didn't want to feel bad or feel guilty for taking some time for myself. So it's a no spend challenge for my credit card allowance in March. So I'll be right back with my no spend tracker cleaned off. And we will go ahead and fill in for the first week of March. So I flipped over to March. I did have some budgeted spending this week. So I got my massage, my monthly massage on the 2nd. And then I did a me day on the 5th. So I called out sick. Well, I had a doctor's appointment, so I'd already taken half the day. So I just went ahead and took the full day as a PTO day or sick day. But I had my copay that I paid on that day, on the 5th, yesterday. And then we are green days for the rest of the days. Oh, today was so hard too, because I did the speech and debate tournaments after school, and it would have been so easy to just order food, but I did bring my dinner and I ate it. So I'm very proud of myself. Hoping I can hold out tomorrow morning and not get breakfast, because at 7:30 is very early on a Saturday morning. But all right, week 1 is updated for my no spend tracker. So I am done with my planner. So we're going to get into my spending for the week. And let's see. I got gas, like I said, and I got some groceries. I had a cash back on my Amazon credit card. So I got groceries on my Amazon credit card. I got it at Walmart, and I don't know if the cashback is going to work or if I have to go to an actual grocery store. So it was only $15, so I figured I'd try it out. But that being said, I need to pull $15 out of groceries and then $25 out of gas, because I had a gas cashback reward as well. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll get that added to my payment tracker here. All right, I got all of that pulled out here. So that's $20, $30, $35, and $40 then going towards my Amazon payment. That should be $329 total. $100, $150, $170, $190, $210, $230, $250, $260, $270, $280, $290, $300, $305, $10, $315, $320, $325, $327, $28, and $329. Next, we're going to do my IHG card. So I've done that. I pulled my gas. So I need to pull out $85 for my massage and then $25 out of my copay. Okay, so keep my massage money in my next paycheck binder in the monthly payment section. So we are gonna pull out my massage, 50, 70, 85. And then my copay is kept in my long-term sinking funds. So we're gonna flip back here to copay. And this was on 3/5. This was my doctor appointment and my copay was $25. So that's gonna be $185 that should be left in there. So I'm pulling out a 20 and a 5, or multiple 5s, I guess, in that case. 50, 70, 80, and $5 left. My gosh, that's not 185. My brain is not braining. That's okay. We'll just make that a dollar sign. It's easily fixable. And then it's still fully funded because I need $85 for the full year. And so, yeah, we'll just leave that as fully funded and we'll just keep stuffing it. Okay, so that means I'm putting 50, 70, 90, 105, $110 onto my Amazon. Just kidding, my IHG. So this will be massage and doctor. And it was 110. And that makes this $530 going towards my IHG payment for March. But I didn't say earlier, my Amazon payment is due on the 10th of each month, and then my IHG payment is due on the 23rd. And I make those payments in my weekly wrap up. So we should have $530 here. 102, 250, 300, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 450, 470, 480, 490, 500, 10, 15, 20, 25, 27, 29, and $530. All right, credit cards are all updated now. So the last thing we're gonna do is see how much cash I have left over out of my wallet, and then we'll pull my weekly cash out of my next paycheck binder. So let's see, I think I have $5. I have some change in there too. We'll just leave the change because I don't stuff my change. Okay, so we'll set that $5 aside because that'll be added to the total here. So my next paycheck binder, my weekly cash section, and I think I'm just giving myself $15 each week. Yes. So if I pull out 15, let's see, how do I want to pull that? I think I'm just going to do a 10 and a 5. And then if I need some cash, I can come, or change, I can come back in here. So we pulled out 15 on 3/6, which means we should have $20 left. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect. Okay, now, before we put this in the wallet, we need to roll my 8-sided die and stuff my Dollar Bills Y'all challenge. So we are pre-stuffing it to make sure that we are saving some money. I am decided, I think I'm going to go to the Bahamas. I'm going to take my godson that's graduating in May to the Bahamas. So I'm going to need some extra cash money for my tips. So we got to make sure we get this fully funded before July. I'm going in July, I think. Okay, I'm going to roll my die here and see what we're stuffing today. Ooh, $5. So I'm going to put that $5 over here. Actually, I think I'm going to put the two 5s in my wallet, and then I'm going to put that 10 here. So let's get these two 5s in my wallet. Wallet is stuffed for the week, and then we need to add this $10. So let's see, what can we do? If I finish out the top row with a 4 and a 2, and then I can do the 6. No, I need to do another 4. That's how math works, right? 4, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Well, let's do that. So we'll go 4, 5, 6, and then 4 more makes $10. And then my first official roll is done. My 2 extra ones are stuffed, and we're starting on my second row, I guess. Okay, so how much money do we have in here? How much cash do we have? 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. I think I want to switch out 5 of these ones for one of the 5s I just put in my wallet too. Ooh, let me get like the crappier ones, or I guess the well-loved ones. 3, 4, 5. And then when I get cash for my weekly cash for this month, I think I'm going to get some 20s to replace some of these smaller bills, just because that envelope gets really thick really fast. Okay, so make sure we have the same amount here. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, and $57. When all said and done, this stuff's $225. I finished this savings challenge and we stuffed my tip money for my Vegas, California, and Mexico vacations. And that was in week 4 of January, I think. Week 4 or week 5 of January. I can't remember now. It's the end of January. But, all right. Dollar bills, y'all, updated. Thank you so much for being here with me in today's video. I greatly appreciate you being here. Please like the video if you enjoyed this content, and leave me a comment down below and let me know, how is March going? Are you doing a no spend or low spend? But yeah, if you feel so inclined to, I would love to have you subscribe. It really helps out the channel. But other than that, I will see you guys in my next video.